life can change in an instant. One moment, you're grappling with unbearable loss, the weight of grief threatening to consume you. The next, you're thrust into the spotlight, a $1 million lottery ticket clutched in your hand. For Karen Coffman, this wasn't the plot of a whimsical drama. It was her reality. A reality that felt like a cruel joke from the universe. A reality that sparked whispers of both disbelief and envy. Karen's story isn't just about winning the lottery. It's about the strange, often jarring intersection of life, death, and the capricious nature of luck. It's a story that forces us to confront our own beliefs about fate, free will, and the very meaning we assign to random events. Is it a heartwarming tale of resilience or a disquieting exploration of our complicated relationship with fortune? Karen and John Coffman were the kind of couple that made you believe in true love. High school sweethearts, they built a life on a foundation of shared dreams and unwavering support. They weren't wealthy, but they had each other, and that was more than enough. John, a carpenter with calloused hands and a gentle heart, poured his love into crafting furniture. Karen, a librarian with a quick wit and even quicker smile, filled their home with books and the aroma of freshly baked cookies. Years turned into decades, their love story etched in the lines around their eyes and the comfortable silences they shared. Then, the unthinkable happened. John, the picture of health, received a devastating diagnosis, a rare, aggressive cancer. The news hit Karen like a physical blow. Suddenly, their world was filled with hospital visits, hushed whispers, and the bitter taste of fear. Through it all, John remained optimistic, his spirit unbroken. He clung to Karen, his love for her a beacon in the encroaching darkness. One evening, as John rested in his hospital bed, Karen slipped out to buy him his favorite ginger ale. On a whim, she also bought a lottery ticket. It was something they did occasionally, a shared flicker of hope for a brighter future. Karen tucked the ticket into her purse, her mind a whirlwind of worry and exhaustion. She returned to John's side, sharing stories and stolen kisses, the lottery ticket momentarily forgotten. In the quiet hours of the night, as John drifted in and out of sleep, Karen held his hand, her heart heavy with unspoken dread. The call came just before dawn. John was gone. Karen felt like the world had fractured, the pieces of her life scattered by an unseen force. Days blurred into a haze of funeral arrangements and tearful goodbyes. It was during those dark, disorienting days that Karen stumbled upon the lottery ticket, buried deep in her purse. Mechanically, she checked the numbers, her mind numb. Then she checked again, and again. It couldn't be right. But there it was, in black and white. She had won. $1 million. The absurdity of it all washed over her. A cruel twist of fate, a cosmic joke with the most heartbreaking punchline. News of Karen's win spread like wildfire through their small town. Some saw it as a blessing, a sign from John, a way to ease her pain. Others whispered about curses and coincidences, their voices tinged with suspicion and envy. The local newspaper ran a front-page story, "Widow wins big just days after husband's death." Suddenly, Karen was thrust into the spotlight, her grief compounded by the glare of public scrutiny. The money, meant to be a symbol of hope, became a source of contention. Family members she hadn't spoken to in years emerged, their sudden interest palpable. Karen found herself questioning everything. Was this a divine intervention, a final act of love from John? Or was it a cruel cosmic coincidence, a reminder of all she had lost? Karen's story isn't an isolated incident. It shines a light on the often uneasy relationship we have with luck, chance, and the lottery itself. Is it a harmless form of entertainment, a fleeting hope for a better life? Or is it a predatory system that preys on the vulnerable, fueling addiction and perpetuating cycles of poverty? The ethics of profiting from such a system, especially in the wake of tragedy, are complex and deeply personal. Some argue that lottery winnings are a private matter, a stroke of luck that should be celebrated regardless of the circumstances. Others contend that the source of such wealth carries a moral weight, a responsibility to acknowledge the often exploitative nature of the industry. Karen, thrust into this ethical quagmire, ultimately chose to honor John's memory by establishing a foundation in his name. The foundation, dedicated to funding cancer research and supporting grieving families, became her life's work. She retreated from the public eye, channeling her grief and the weight of her win into a cause that gave her life new meaning. Her story, once a source of controversy, evolved into one of resilience and compassion. It served as a powerful reminder that even in the face of unimaginable loss, even when confronted with the capricious nature of fate, we have the power to choose how we respond, how we shape our own narratives. Karen Coffman's story, a poignant tapestry woven from love, loss, and the randomness of life, leaves us with more questions than answers. Was her win a divine message, a cruel joke, or simply a case of random chance? Can we ever truly understand the forces that shape our destinies? And what does it say about us, as individuals and as a society, that we seek meaning, even solace, in the unpredictable spin of a lottery ball? These are questions that linger long after the headlines fade. Questions that challenge us to confront our own beliefs about fate, free will, and the delicate balance between chance and choice. They are questions that remind us that sometimes, the most extraordinary stories are often found not in grand gestures, but in the quiet moments of human resilience, in the way we navigate the unexpected turns of life's extraordinary journey.